today I've come up with a socially interesting video, I should say, that is about freedom and responsibility. So all of us do want freedom, especially this topic is more pertinent to the youngsters and also young adults, I should say, teenagers and young adults, and also for the parents, I should say. Because whenever we talk to the college students or even school students, they would say like, I'm restricted and one thing I want in my life is freedom. Because my parents are restricting me, and some of the young adults would say that still my parents are restricting me even beyond my teenage and I don't have the freedom to do things. So, and you may be wondering like why this freedom is not even given to me. If you take a closer look, actually what is stopping you is not your parents or anybody else. Actually, it is your fear for getting into that loop called freedom, because dangerously the freedom comes along with lot of responsibility. So just imagine you're given all the privileges and you can do whatever you want to do in life. And if you're going to do everything without a sense of responsibility, then imagine where your life could lead to. That is the very reason like why parents or adults or any other people are stopping you from saying, doing things and saying, don't do this, don't do that. And whenever teens say like, my mom is not leaving me alone and she has to get her own life, and I'm not even getting that freedom what I wanted because of her always talking to me and always wanting me in her radar and all that. But then what these teens mean by freedom is actually a ironical one. Because when they say freedom, they're not talking about the real freedom. They actually want time to play. They just want time to hang out with your friends. And they just want to spend a lot of time doing things which is definitely not productive. And they don't want any disturbances. That is what they label it as freedom. And I think teenagers' parents could resonate with what I'm saying. So, but then the teens have to be told that actually freedom is not what they're talking about. Freedom means taking care of yourself and taking accountability for all your actions, what you do and what you don't do, everything. So why parents and elders are not giving this freedom, what you think is because you are not taking responsibility is the point. You may be immature and not wanting to accept or take accountability for our actions. Some people always wants to be in their safer zone and comfort zone and say that please I don't want freedom, because people who have really understood that freedom comes with responsibility, I think very, very less people would still want to get that freedom, because they know that freedom comes with immense responsibility, so they don't want to get into that trap. They always want to put the blame on other people and say my life is like this, I'm not able to do this because of this. They just want to keep someone as a scapegoat and say because of them I'm suffering like this, and go always into a victim mode. Why people want to slip into this is because we've been always doing things which we are told to. Most of the times when you take a close look, whatever we are doing in life, either work or whatever responsibility you're taking in life, are you doing it for yourself or are you forced to do? Most of the times we do things because we are forced to do. But people who are actually with proper freedom and responsibility, if they really want that kind of freedom and who are going to take the accountability, they will definitely do things really what they want to do because they wish to do it, not because they are forced to do it. So even when you are thinking about your studies also, because so-and-so said so, I'm doing this. Why are you in job? Because so-and-so said so, I'm doing it. Why are you following the traffic rules? Because so-and-so said so, I'm doing it. In what way am I going to take the responsibility and wanting to do this because this is my choice? Taking life in your control and choosing the options which is given to you and taking the accountability for all the consequences of your decisions is called actual freedom. But when anytime you're going to ask for freedom, youngsters and young adults who have been, not very gone out of the identity crisis and still saying that they are like arrested by their, or they are under the prison because of their elders and thinking that nobody is allowing me. Why are they not allowing you? You should take a closer look and see. Are you even taking the responsibility? Are you giving them that trust? That is a problem, because others are not trusting you because you're not acting as per the trust levels. The moment you're going to take responsibility and act in a trustworthy manner and able to take accountability for your action, that is the time you will be given all the freedom you wanted in life. But are you really going to enjoy the freedom is the next big question. So before asking for freedom next time, please think about this topic, or what is the food for thought I've given for your thought process. Whether are you really wanting the freedom because it comes with loads of responsibility, And that is the reason people just wants to keep on telling that somebody is controlling me, because they want to be in the safer zone, wanting to put the blame on other people. The moment you're going to take the accountability, responsibility, freedom is all yours. But it again comes with a lot of consequences. So, but then you become going to the freedom, and the challenges of freedom are going to be really, it is actually very important and effective also, I would say. So you can go for it. But you should also know the pros and cons of it before opting for the same. So you just can't use the term loosely called freedom, and please understand the background with which you have to think whether you really need it. So I hope this food for thought would really fuel your thought process and rethink about your need for freedom now. And definitely teens and young adults should think about it and be more responsible, so that you'll be going to the dangerous level of freedom and will be more responsible people in your life. And also, please don't ever choose this blaming culture. You just have to be more accountable. So I hope this video is useful to most of the people. Please do share if you think it can relate to other people's life as well. And I'll catch you in another interesting video. As always, take care. Bye.